About your man no more. Damn, I ain't telling you about your man no more. Unnecessary trouble. Hey. That song is kind of hot. Y'all better learn how to stay out y'all friend business. What's up, y'all? It's your boy AlexisMaurice, and just got through watching tonight's episode 8, season 8 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. There's no business like friends business, okay? So go ahead and pour yourself a glass of wine, put on some lipstick, pull up a chair, because we need to talk about all that stuff that went down on tonight's episode. Before we begin, while I take my first sip, go ahead and like this video, share it on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all that stuff, because you know I'm trying to come up. So on this episode, we see that Kandi and Demetria, you guys remember Demetria, friend of the Housewives last season, the whole Roger Ball fiasco. Yeah, ha. So we see that they made the decision to work together, and they, came up with this song, Unnecessary Trouble. It appears that, Kandi is one of the producers on, Demetria's album. So these two ladies decide to work together. Now, Kandi has a history of friendships going bad due to bad business deals or lack thereof, i.e. Kim Zolciak, honey. Don't be tardy for the party. Got this foolishness going on with Phaedra and Todd about this pregnant workout video that ain't, seen the light of day, but Todd done collected all of these checks according to Phaedra on it. But this time, Kandi got it right. Her and Demetria, people, they already cut the check. Kandi already got her coins. I done been paid. Let's talk business. Let's talk about this video. Now, I will admit, when I first saw the preview for this week's episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, I saw Don Juan going in, and I was just like, oh my God, what is this queen going off about now? Just like Portia had said in the clip, Don Juan pink panties are all up in a bunch. So when Demetria and Roger Bob and Kandi was sitting down talking about the video, I applaud Don Juan because he was doing the right thing as her employee. He was looking out for Kandi's best interest. Look, Kandi, you ain't no young 20-something-year-old woman having a baby. You're a little seasoned, okay? You're a little bit more mature, so I'm going to need you to slow down. So, Roger Bob, you holler at me. Let's talk about what's going to be going on. He was doing what the help is supposed to be doing, looking out for your bosses or the company or whatever's best interest. So now, let's fast forward to the video release party. Video was done. Everything was good. Kandi kind of made the comment about doing friends with business in her whole introduction before the thing came on or whatever. Now, if I was Phaedra, it probably seemed like Kandi was being shady, but I don't think Kandi was being shady when she was doing it. It's just like, don't mix business with pleasure with your friends or whatever unless you got your shit together. But a hit dog will holler, a hit dog will bark, or whatever the case, whatever you call it, or whatever. And Phaedra was like, let me get some of your drink or whatever the case may be. And then I guess she felt compelled to come over to tell Kandi, oh, the video was good, Ty, you need to come by my office. Now, Phaedra, I love you. You a Southern Belle or whatever, but you owe him money. Allegedly, you owe him money. He don't need to come to your office and pick up that check, girl, okay? You need to go to him and give him his coin. Go over to the Candy Coated Factory or wherever Todd's offices are or whatever, and you need to bring the money to him because he don't owe you money. But that's just my personal opinion. So, Portia, that girl Shamia, and Phaedra was outside talking or whatever, and they was being messy, talking about this whole money situation. Phaedra was like, I already paid him $30,000. Portia is like, so y'all friendship broken over this? Don Juan sitting around the corner ear hustling, honey. He was listening to everything that the girls was saying during the course of it. I do that too. I ear hustles too. That's how you find out what's going on. You got to ear hustle just a little bit, but your ass can't get caught. But Don Juan didn't necessarily get caught. Don Juan forced his way or walked into the situation like, hold up, I hear y'all talk about my peoples. I hear y'all talking business over here. I mean, let's be clear. The friendship didn't break up just because of the bad business or a check or whatever the case may be. And Don Juan went in on Portia. Now, yes, Portia was saying stuff, but she was responding to what Phaedra had said. So my thing is, why is Don Juan going off on Portia? He need to be going off on Phaedra. But Phaedra was sitting there like a deer caught in the headlight. She ain't had nothing to say. Oh, well, she had absolutely nothing to say, but I got my boys. I got to go take care of my boys. Let's go. Notice she grabbed Portia's arm like, come on, girl. They set us up. We need to get out of here because I don't want you to be slapping this queen or, anything like that. But Don Juan was like, yeah, go ahead. Go on, Portia, get the man that left you or whatever. It just got really, really ugly really, really quickly. So this is how I feel about this. I'm split with this because I'm that friend that if I'm somewhere, if we at a function and I hear somebody going in on my friends, my mama always taught me, always listen to what they got to say. Okay? Always let them finish talking. Then after they've stated everything that they need to say, then you confront them. So what's this that you was just talking about, Todd and Candy, just a few minutes ago? Phaedra, what was all of that about? Or whatever. He had issue with Phaedra, not Portia. So he should have been addressing Phaedra with the whole situation. But mama always taught me, listen, collect all the facts, everything that they said, then you go confront them about it. I'm that type of person. I'm not going to just let anybody talk about my friends like that in public, especially about no business or whatever the case may be, that all of y'all may not be telling all of the accurate information. I'm that type of person. But y'all also know how I feel about the help. The help need to stay in their place and mind their own damn business. But I guess Don Juan and Candy got a thing going on more than just being an employee boss or whatever, direct report boss. They friends. So he felt the need to just go ahead and intervene and say what he got to say. Don Juan probably, the business side of Don Juan, the employee side probably should have took it to Candy and let Candy deal with it. But it still would have been some he said, she said. But the friend side of him was like, y'all not going to be talking about my people like that. You just not going to do it. So, watching the clip for this week's episode, I was kind of like, yeah, this queen is about to go off for no damn reason. But it actually wasn't as bad as I thought. He got personal when he was like, go get the man that left or whatever the case may be. He was like, well, am I wrong? Because Phaedra, you ain't saying that. And so evidently you must agree with what I'm saying. But child, that whole thing is a mess. But you have to look out for your friend's best interest. A lot of people don't do that or whatever. They hear people talking shit about their friends and laugh and kiki. Hell no. Hell to the no. I'm going to stand up for my friends. Maybe all my friends may not do it for me, but I'm that bitch that's going to always have your back even when you ain't damn looking. But Don Juan, just like we done told Peter and just like we done told all of them other people, don't be rolling up on no women like that. Don't be sitting out there getting into no spitting, no spaffing, no women. You go let Candy deal with that instead of you jumping all down their throat. I ain't faulting you and I ain't saying you right and I ain't saying you wrong or whatever. But don't be jumping all up in them girls' face like that, because if Portia or Phaedra would have slapped the shit out of you, it wasn't nothing else that you can do. And girl, you better not hit them back. That's all I'm saying. Don't hit them back. But speaking of, Phaedra, this episode was really, really touching. Phaedra's going through a lot. She's dealing with a lot or whatever. Raising two boys without their daddy, being in their lives because he's in jail because of some bad decisions that he made. But I was really glad to see Bun come by and visit Phaedra and, the little boys or whatever. Hopefully he's doing this even when the cameras aren't rolling. But I thought that was kind of dope of him to do that. He bought them stuff over, bought them little shoes and little jackets or whatever the case may be over to the boys. It probably would have been cool if he took them to, if he regularly takes them to go get their haircuts. I don't know what kind of relationship Phaedra really has with him or whatever, but I thought that was good that he actually, came over and spent some time with her to talk about him, even though he was trying to figure out if Phaedra be taking them boys, or if he be letting if she be letting them kids talk to Apollo, because Apollo be all in the media in jail, child. I just don't get how you in jail stirring up shit or whatever. You in jail telling people that ain't nobody, you ain't seen Phaedra in weeks, and you ain't heard from the boy in weeks. All kind of, they ain't sending you no telegram, no Marvis code, no nothing like that. Or whatever. But Phaedra's like, your boy like to tell lies. He tells a lot of lies. Phaedra was shady though, because she ain't had to say, oh, you two was in the same facility together. You ain't had to put that boy business on blast. Shady, Phaedra, you shady girl. I saw that. I saw you doing that. But this episode was real touching with Aiden going to kindergarten, and they were saying a prayer in the car, and Phaedra just has a lot to deal with. Cynthia, ungrateful ass. Peter sending her those beautiful yellow flowers, and she got to find some way to shoot them down. You can send all the notes and you can send all the flowers, but it's not going to erase what we got to do. Come on, Cynthia. The dude is trying. You women got to start giving men a little bit more credit when they trying to do things or whatever. I said it before, and I say it again. Cynthia, you need to carry your ass to Charlotte, girl. You leaving your man out there swimming with them sharks. And Charlotte is not no damn 5 hours away from no Atlanta. It's like 3.5 hours away from Atlanta, girl. I just drove it today coming back to Atlanta, coming back to Atlanta from Charlotte from Christmas and stuff. No damn 5-hour trip. But anywho, you better stop letting Peter go to Charlotte and swim with them damn sharks, girl. You need to be spending some time with your man, okay? You need to follow your man. Make some appearances at Sport One in Charlotte. It will help the business a little bit, you actually being there. So yes, Peter got the apartment in Charlotte, girl, but if you're really serious about saving his marriage, you need to go on up there and spend some time with him. Don't just expect him to come to Atlanta all the time. That's all I'm saying, if you really want this thing. But it was cute. They love rekindling the romance with the artists and the fruits and, out there. Peter had on that damn long sleeve shirt with that pink sweater, and it's damn hot as hell outside. I know you was sweating, girl. Shit, I'm sweating right here doing this damn video or whatever. But I wish y'all much luck. But Cynthia, don't just sit by and just expect your man to do all the work, girl. You got to do a little bit of work too. That's all I'm saying. Y'all, I don't know what's going on with me. I have just been so hot lately. I'm hot as hell all the damn time. I be sweating. I feel like I'm going through the change or some shit like that. But this episode, we also got to see Portia and Kenya, with their potential new boos or whatever. Now, y'all know I'm trying a new thing. I'm turning over a new leaf. If any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things have passed away. Behold, all things have become new. So I'm trying this whole positive talk when it comes to Portia and all of that good stuff. So Portia Skyping with her man, Oliver, Miyama. She said Miyama Portia. No, that's how you say my name is Portia. Girl, you're so dumb. But anyway, Portia was, Skyping with Oliver. We'll see where this goes, because honey, Duke ain't nowhere to be found. Duke was here, but now he's gone. He's left his name to carry on. Those who knew him well. Those who didn't, you can go to hell. And that's what Portia is. Damn, Duke, damn. Portia seems to be enjoying the courting and getting to know Oliver, although Oliver's all only concerned about her titties and her ass, child, or whatever. And then we got Kenya. Now, Kenya, girl, I'm an advocate for you. I love you dearly. But let's be real now. What is wrong with that boy, the personal trainer, man? There is nothing absolutely wrong with him. You should be happy that a young Thundercat is trying to holler at you like that. Or what I ain't saying you got to settle for less, but that's a young man. He may not have millions and millions of dollars, but he might be on the come up, and you might can work with him and y'all can build something together. That's what I'm saying. These days, everybody want this. They want the person to already have this. But sometimes people are on the come up. They're building themselves. They're building their brand. They're building their business. They're in school. They're trying to do stuff. I know, Kenya, you're kind of used to a certain lifestyle, but he seems like a very handsome young man. He's a personal trainer, so y'all got that in common. I love the whole love and basketball thing that y'all had going on with y'all first little date. Even Mom was like, girl, you better go get that man. can you go get that damn man, girl? Because a lot of people ain't gonna deal with your special kind of crazy. You know, you're a little cuckoo in the head. No shade. You know, I love you, but you know, you have a different way of thinking a little bit. Your auntie even have to reel you in sometimes. But just enjoy the courting with the young man. That's all I'm saying. He may not have everything you want, but get to know him to see what he has and what he's building and what he's aspiring to be. That's all I'm saying. Not meeting all your must-haves and stuff like that. Girl, you are getting to be a woman of a particular age or whatever. And, you know, just be careful. Just enjoy the courting. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say in the whole situation. But it was cute to see you laughing and kikiing, except that little nasty comment that you made about Kim Fields talking about some she looked like a confused prostitute going to Disney World with that outfit that she had on. Kim little bum was cute. Now she had a nasty old little honeycomb bulb, honeycomb, updo or whatever the case may be. It's so cute to see Kim get excited about her and her husband going out and mixing and mingling with the other, with the other women and the other guys or whatever the case may be. But that was all about tonight's episode. Next week's episode look like it's gonna get real nasty, honey. Todd talking about, you see, these are the checks that you gave me. These are the canceled checks. Y'all don't need to play this out on national TV. I know Todd need to get his little $5,000 or his little $8,000, according to him, maybe $30,000. We don't know what's going on with these canceled checks. But just certain stuff don't need to be played out on national TV. I don't care if it is a reality show. But that's all I got to say. I'll holler at y'all later. Bye.